What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Yap Sesh. It's your boy BookitwithTrent. Happy Monday. Fresh new week for some new bags. Out here in my backyard. Beautiful day. What a weekend it was in sports. I had a tough weekend, boys. Safe to say, I had a tough weekend. I lost so many units. Where do I even begin? It was a crazy weekend. We'll start with the RIP, the 30-unit whale, fading the dimes, taking Avalanche to win the series for 30 fucking units, losing in double OT in Colorado at home against the rat shit Stars, dude. That was a tough way to start the weekend. I think that was Friday night. So started the weekend down 30 units because of the fucking Avalanche. I mean, they deserved to lose that game. They let up a goal in the first overtime, I think, that didn't count, which clearly should have counted. But I thought we got away with some lucky magic there, but ended up not even mattering because the Stars went and banged in double overtime. I was frozen. I was in shambles. I was incredibly upset. If I would have had an Avs loss and an OKC loss this weekend, I was going to be in absolute just depression mode / down a billion units. And that's exactly what happened. I'll get to the OKC part, but the Avs losing was tough. I really thought we were going to Game 7. It should be tonight, and I would be there if it was. But unfortunately, the Avalanche are fucking washed. So grab your Yappuccinos and cheers to that. The Stars might be locked in. G motherfucking G. It was tough. Tough way to go out. We got to talk about the OKC game and what an experience that was. Where do I even begin? So for those who didn't see, you might have been living under a rock, but I was courtside at the game, and it was a very stressful fucking day because Steve will do it and I were supposed to be courtside, and I had to get all this shit ready for Steve. I had an outfit for him to give to him. We're supposed to meet up at the game, make some content together, and right before the game, like 3 hours before the game, Steve will do it, lets me know that he's not going to make it. His flight from Nicaragua had to turn around and it got delayed fat. He was willingly going to pay 6 figures to get on a plane and make it to American Airlines from Nicaragua in 3 hours. I mean, the whole thing was just like, what? But, you know, shit happens. I get it. It's unfortunate that he wasn't able to come. We'll definitely be running it back, though. But we did have Lauren on speed dial waiting, ready to go if he wasn't able to make it, and sure enough, like 2 hours before, he's like, yeah, boys, I'm not making it. So Lauren ended up getting the call and had a great time with LC. She killed it. I was really stressed out because, first of all, I had no idea where these seats were going into it. Also, I was peer pressured into wearing the full outfit, full uniform, okay? I really didn't want to. I felt like an absolute fucking bozo. I joked around about it at first. And then Mikey Over was like, dude, you have to. I'm never going to let this down if you don't fucking do it. And so I call my sister, I call my fucking boys, asking for advice. Do you think it's insane, embarrassing if I wear the full kit courtside? And everybody's like, no, dude, you got to do it. You do a lot of stupid shit. This is the one thing I would suggest you actually do. And then the Bookit account tweets out, if this gets 1,000 likes, Trent will wear this. And of course, it got 1,000 likes in like 10 seconds. And so I was like, God damn it, I got to come through and wear this shit. Not knowing where my seats were, I wore the kit, all right? Full kit to the game. Felt like an idiot, but you know, I love the Thunder. I live for this shit. And so I didn't feel like that big of a bozo because it's my favorite team. And I'm just walking around repping my favorite team, you know? So it was great. You know, I'm getting chirped, whatever. Encourage that. We get to our seats. I had no idea that I was literally on the bench with the Thunder. I didn't even know that these were seats that one could buy. They were insane. Like, they're literally on the bench. You are a team member for the rest of the game, which was fucking insane. I didn't even know those were options. You know, I've sat courtside a couple times. I have the blessing to be able to sit courtside in Oklahoma with my family sometimes. And usually, you know, I'm next to the scorer's table, I'm in the middle, I'm behind the basket, you know, whatever. But I've never even seen anybody sit that close to the bench at any other game. And it was crazy, dude. It was fucking nuts. the coolest thing, I've sat courtside earlier this year, and like me and Josh Giddey like made eye contact, and he went like that, but I like wasn't sure if he knew who I was or anything. And then when he was on the bench, he looked over at me and like took a double take and was just like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he definitely knows me. And I was like, fuck, dude, I love Giddey. Everybody shits on Giddey, man. I fucking love him. He's goated, you know, whatever. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. But also just being there, every time Chet would come out, Jalen Williams would come out, like Cason Wallace, whatever, they would come dab up the end of the bench, and they would always dab me up too. That was fucking insane, dude. And then of course Mike Muscala offering me some gum as well. And of course I took that shit and had some team gum. Team gum is essential. It was just an awesome time. It was an insane memory I'll always have forever. So shout out Prize Picks for making that shit happen. Bummed about Steve not being there, but it was a great time with LC. She helped me a lot, filming some dope content and shit. Des Bryant retweeting our tweet was fucking sick. We were sitting right next to Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, which was also fucking dope as shit. But yeah, no, it was insane. It was an insane experience. Tough game to say the least. The thing about courtside is it's hard to get a read on the game being that close to it. Like you lose track of runs, you lose track of momentum and like what's really happening in the game. Of course you're right there, but like the scoreboard's way up there. You have no idea who's going the fuck off because you're not looking at box scores or anything. You know, so it's a completely different experience when you're at the game courtside rather than watching it on TV. It's really hard to get the story of like, you know, you don't have the broadcasters fucking spoon feeding you information, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's an awesome experience, but it's just like tough to really get a read of the story of the game. But we fucking sold, to say the least. We were up damn near 20 points at half. I was so bricked up. All we had to do was just make our shots and defend the fucking three-pointer, man. And Kyrie has the most disgusting handles in the goddamn game, dude. He is insane to watch, especially courtside. You know, Luka, I could have got so many different videos of Luka just bitching, doing this shit, bro. I hate this shit. I hate it so much. I literally had a perfect picture clear moment of Luka, and it would have gone viral, but I didn't fucking get it. But you could tell that there's people in his circle that have told him to stop fucking bitching, because he'll bitch for a second and then realize he's doing it and stop, which is fucking hilarious. But yeah, I mean, insane experience at the game. Tough way to go out. Lost by 1 point. +4 was a whale. Too bad I didn't take it. But yeah, it was terrible. We'll be back. We will absolutely be back. Don't sleep on OKC for the next like half decade, bro, because they'll be back again. Luka was due. All right, Luka's been in that same situation the last 2 years. He was bound to get out of the second round. It was just his time, and our time will come, but it just wasn't this year, sadly. Done about that shit. Perfect 7-0 in the Nuggets-Wolves series. What an insanity run that was. Again, you guys know I'm way better at the West Conference than I am betting on the Eastern Conference. And I was just dialed in that Nuggets-Wolves series. I don't know how I was able to do it, considering how weird that series was. You know, Wolves won the first two, Nuggets won, then Wolves, then Nuggets, then Wolves. I don't know how I fucking did it. It was just all from vibes and from gut calls. But hopefully we can continue that momentum going into the Wolves-Mavs series, because I'm out of units, boys. We got to get the units game up. And it was certainly never the Knicks in the gooey ooey garden. They were just way too beat up, way too hurt and injured. And the Pacers, they couldn't miss a fucking basket. Holy shit. Not a Knicks fan, but I'm sure Knicks fans watching that makes you want to pull your fucking hair out. Because that was just, you can't cap for that. You can't plan for that. They made 22 out of like 27 shots to start the game. That's unheard of. That's like historic numbers. So that was rat shit, but at least we've been getting a good NBA playoff so far. Moving on though, let's talk about some other shit. No NBA today, unfortunately. The Preakness was this weekend. I forgot to give you guys the 8 horses I was gonna say were gonna win, because I did not pick Seize the Gray as one of those 8 winners, and there were like, what, 10 horses? So that was a missed opportunity there to fade the fuck out of me. I had Just Steele. I don't even know what he finished because it was right before the NBA game I went to. But yeah, shout out Krabs for holding it down at the Preakness and making some great content. W Krabs. And a quick update on the MLB Goat Whale. Rafael Devers, 5 games in a row with a home run. Holy shit, boys. He was the one that was chalking this shit. Now it's Jordan. Jordan hasn't hit a home run since Nam. Dude is actually so fucking terrible, chat. He strikes out every time. Every time he strikes out. Meanwhile, Altuve, Tucker, the whole fucking squad is hitting nukes. Kyle Tucker is actually so him. It's crazy. But yeah, Jordan has got to figure it out and lock in. He needs an insanity run like Rafael Devers is having right now in order to bring this back to life, because the rest of it looks fucking great. Bobby Witt is killing it. Vladdy is hotter than fucking giraffe pussy right now. He is killing it. I don't know if you guys are witnessing what Vladdy is doing, but he's getting 2 hits a game right now. So slept on. Freddie Freeman, kind of selling a little bit. Last year he was fucking soaring over at this time. You know, it's a little bit of a sweat, but I have no doubt Freddie is going to lock in. And then Devers on an insanity run right now. Jordan is chalking us, dude. He's got to figure it out. We need 2 home runs this week from Jordan. Let's make it happen. Quick Twitter Q&A, and then I've got a mail time for you guys because my DMs this weekend were all time. I mean, 2 Game 7s on a Sunday is going to make for some all-time DMs for sure. But let's do a quick Q&A. I asked you guys on Twitter to ask me some questions for the Yap Sesh this morning. Let's see what you guys got. What were the OKC players' reaction to your fit at the game? I mean, they actually kind of loved it. You know, every time Chet would come out of the game, I was wearing Chet's jersey. He would make sure to dab me up, which was sick. Keontae Johnson was sitting behind me, and we were kind of bantering the whole game. You know, and he was like, "Hey, you're part of the team for the day." Honestly, I kind of felt like a fucking bozo, like being told that, but it was cool. They loved it. It was hype. They obviously vibed with me. They offered me some gum, and we were, you know, talking shit to the Mavs players the whole game. And every 3-pointer, I would stand up and celebrate with the team. It was fucking sick. Let's see. Let's ask some other questions here. How did it feel to own the doubters once again and turn some of the doubters into believers last night? You know, it felt pretty good. Everybody thought the Nuggets were for sure a win on Game 7, and I was really confident in the Wolves were going to win this game. And when the Nuggets were down 20, I literally tweeted out, "Who do you guys got in the finals, Nuggets or Celtics?" And sure enough, after I tweeted that, they went on a 20-0 run and took the lead and ended up winning the game. So that's just the most classic thing ever. But it felt good to shut some people up and win, kind of have an insanity run of myself in that series. Adam Pick says, how do you feel about making Dallas relevant again? Pretty fucking shitty, dude, because as soon as I moved to Dallas, TCU makes the college football championship, which W Frogs. The Rangers win the World Series. The Mavericks are going to the Western Conference Finals, and the Stars are going to the Western Conference Finals. You can't make it up. I start betting against all those fucking teams, except the one team, Dallas Cowboys, that I had $3,000 to beat the goddamn Packers in the playoffs, and they lose. Bullshit, dude. The one team. But everybody else is thriving, and I fucking hate it. So, GG. Where does my Dallas sports hatred come from? Good question. You really want to know the honest truth? It comes from when I was fired from the Dallas Cowboys and arrested on the same day. Yeah, that shit actually happened. And ever since then, I fucking hate the Cowboys. I hate Dallas sports. So yeah, G motherfucking G. I probably could never get a job in Dallas sports ever because of that incident and because of my media hatred towards every fucking program that's here. So kind of chalked that one up for myself, but who gives a shit, right? Who is your new NBA champion? We're all rooting against the Celtics, aren't we? Right? We would love to see them fucking go down. So probably the Wolves, because fuck the Mavericks. Pacers aren't winning that shit. They're literally plus 800 to win that series. That's a fucking donation. The Celtics have the most Mickey Mouse route to the finals anyone has ever seen. So I would have to go with the Timberwolves. And Edwards is fucking him. So GG. You know what pissed me off? I asked for people to ask me questions. This bozo right here, Modest Horns, had the audacity to just respond, meh, I'm good. Fuck you, dude. I hope you have a shit Monday. Bozo. How does it feel knowing your faders slept on the street last night knowing they put their rent money on the Nuggets? It felt great. Felt great. Fuck the Nuggets. We done with the Nuggets, dude. We're done with them. I'm tired of watching Jamal Murray either flip a coin and decide, am I going to be prime MJ or am I going to be fucking Anthony Bertans? Like, you just never know with that guy. I'm tired of watching slow-ass Jokic go up and down the court. I'm tired of MPJ and Aaron Gordon. We done with the Nuggets, all right? Thank fuck. Yeah, so those are the questions. Let's do a quick mail time because my DMs this weekend were top tier. First one. 1 cup of bleach and a 9mm to the head is what you need. First thing I woke up to this morning was that DM. This is your fault, you fat fuck. Why did you take the Wolves? When we were down 20, he sent that. But no apology after we win, surely. I hope you fucking die. You ruined a good thing with Edwards. You are the definition of cancer, you brain-dead R-word, inbred cunt. I hope you burn in hell. Again. That was at halftime of the game. No apology afterwards. Didn't need it. Why the fuck can you just not stay off the Braves, bro? Go take your shit curse somewhere else. Brother, the Braves might be bottom barrel rat shit, okay? It's not just me. Quit gambling and get behind the counter and take my Whataburger order, you fucking suck. Would you like a honey butter chicken biscuit, sir? You smell like shit and you have a weird ass looking belly button. How do you know what my belly button looks like, sir? Why would you take the Knicks? We want to win, not lose, because you love sitting courtside like a little Make-A-Wish boy. That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. Get the fuck out of here. Murdered my Knicks. Glad your Thunder got fucked by PJ Washington. Dude, speaking of PJ Washington in that game, bro. I can't believe they fouled. I can't believe SGA fucking fouled. I can't believe they called that foul. And to end the game on free throws, 3 of them, is just absolute moose shit. Fuck you for sending that DM. I'm genuinely wondering why you still gamble. I've seen you have maybe 3 winning days and I've been following you for a while now. I'm really trying to figure out why you still bet if you just lose all the time. Fuck you. You and Spike Lee are dead fat bastards. Yeah. Fuck you, Trent. I'm a lifelong Avs and Thunder fan. And you F-word ass jinx my teams out of the playoffs with your sorry ass bets. Rest in peace. Rest in piss. How are you a lifelong Avs and Thunder fan? Would love to know that. Hey bro, I just want to make sure you're doing okay and drinking lots of water. WDM. For that, I'll drink a sip of water. Thanks for checking on me, little bro. I've had so many other really bad DMs. However, I tweeted a bunch of them, and I don't feel like going through the rest of them. So G motherfucking G. Listen, no NBA today. Game 7, Canucks Oilers tonight. Let's get to the plays. You know I'm nuking the Oilers to win this shit. If the Canucks win in Game 7, dude, that's going to be a moose shit series. Canucks Stars. Nobody wants to see that shit. I guarantee you, no one wants to see that. For fuck's sakes, Oilers, do your job so we can get a Stars Oilers Western Conference Finals. Please. Nobody wants to watch 6-7 games of Canucks Stars. I'm begging you. Please win this game. Oilers, money line, 5-unit Megamax to start the Monday off, to start the week off. And then we've got MLB today as well. And then I've got a 4-man prize picks entry. I'm going to be real with you guys. I haven't even labbed MLB in terms of book plays. So I really don't want to fucking give you some rat shit whales. But I do want to give you my spoon-fed Prize Picks entry that I fucking hammered. I nuked it, all right? That's what's more important here. You guys will know my plays on the Twitter feed later this evening. All I have is Oilers money line. But for the Prize Picks entry, Game 7, Evander Kane is going to be banging dudes on glass. Pause. 4 hits for Evander Kane. He's going to get 7 just like he did last game. Oh my God, did I turn my fucking microphone on? Thank fuck I did. I just had a panic attack. Moving on. JT Miller's shots. In Game 7 at home, he rips at home. He's been ripping all series. He's getting 3 shots today. It looks good on props.piss. Next 2 squares are MLB, and they're both pitchers. Framber Valdez against the Angels today is going to pitch a gem. I don't really know about his strikeouts. That's why I went with the fantasy score. But he's going to go deep into this game. He's going to get 6 Ks and hopefully let up minimal runs and get a win and a quality start. And that should soar over with ease. And then we're going Reese Olson over pitching outs at 16.5 against the Royals. He's hit this in his last 3 starts against the Royals. He's been pitching pretty well. And it's minus money on the books to go over this. And I liked the look of it. And we're fading the Royals bats today. I like the Tigers. So hopefully we can get some run support behind them to go at least 17, 18 outs, pitch 6 innings, and we win. So we get 5 Kane hits, which won't be a problem. 3 Miller shots, which hopefully he'll be ripping if the Oilers can come out to an early lead. Framber Valdez against the moose shit Angels. And we need Reese Olson to dial the fuck in against the Royals today. But W, Yap Sesh, it's been a pleasure. It's going to be a long, steady, chip away grind sesh of getting the coins I lost from the Avs series future and the Thunder series future. I'm trying to stay positive, though. You guys saw my Pickett calendar. It's red as fucking coochie. But it's okay because we're locked in to start the week, and we're going to make some coin and muck some clam. Grab your Yappuccinos. It's been a fucking pleasure. G motherfucking G, we'll be seeing.